Welcome back, everyone. Oxygen not included. I have to give a shout out to Raven Storm, I believe it was. Raven Stormfrost. Sounds like right out of D&D. They pointed out a lot of things we did already learn. They actually did comment about our bottle emptier, just to make sure we're not doing sweep only. We're not, yeah. I thought that was the case. I did look, I believe, for that before. I imagine I would have looked at it. You know how we sometimes have the problem where we have to manually pick up the water bottles. I think it's really actually just a function of, the bottle was put in before, or the bottle was placed on the ground before we saved, closed the game, came back, and I think the job was just canceled, somehow. So probably some kind of bug or maybe optimization thing they could do for the game. I don't think it's anything we're doing wrong. I might be wrong on that. It wouldn't be the first time. But don't mind also the noise. I don't know if you guys can hear. I got a space heater running in the background there. We have no heat until Wednesday, and this is Saturday night, and it's about to be stupid cold here in the Midwest. Not as bad as Alaska, of course. Could always be worse. But needless to say, I'm almost having it as bad as some of these duplicates here. Oh, let's be honest. That was unfair of me. It's way worse being cold. Is this guy gonna lock himself in? I think he just locked himself in. So we'll just what the heck? Max is a parkour god. Did you just see that? That was insanity. Okay. What the heck was that? Oh, our dense pufflet is out here. I think he eats oxygen? Yeah, he creates oxalate. We kind of want him up here. But I guess he's gonna wander, isn't he? Hopefully he wanders in just like a certain range. We don't really want him down there, because we don't want to have to go down here to pick up the oxalate, you know what I mean? Kind of funny that we have him now, and we actually don't need oxygen. Oxygen is included now. We're even going to get some more right here when we get this little design going up. But yeah, we're in a pretty decent spot, I think, last time. We do have quite a bit of natural gas still. It's going to last us quite a while. I'm thinking we'll need to expand this area. In fact, we might want to do that right now, actually. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't know if I'll be able to reach that or not. But we'll kind of move up here, try to grab all the slime and stuff. That'll be nice. Some chlorine gas over here. What the heck? Oh, plus wild. The wild Draco has appeared. Get out your Pokeballs, quick. Yeah, I see no reason why we can't keep working on this. I think we were going to wire up another deodorizer here and then put in an, like a door. I think that should be fine. I think this will be enough space for the water to spill over here without causing us any harm. Might not be a bad idea to mine this thing out too. Just to give us a little bit more volume that we can hold for the polluted water pool that we have here. And then once we do that, we can seal this off entirely and then come up here through this route and actually proceed east. Maybe even tap into this for even more oxygen production in the future. We're starting to see a lot more of the map too now. There's salt water right there. Okay. Oh, what is that thing? A biobot builder? Dude. My guess is this thing builds biobots. Story trait, biobot builder. My duplicants have discovered a laboratory full of dusty machinery. The vestiges of another colony's experiments, perhaps. Seriously? Where were they? Well, I guess they were the ones building all of these buildings, huh? It's unclear whether the apparatus is intended for biological experimentation or advanced mechatronics, or both. Probably both. Restore building. Interesting. This whole thing is a biobot builder. So it's pretty funny. I actually, before starting this episode, I mentioned to Raven Stormfrost again, who is kind enough to send a bunch of messages. Luckily, just letting us know about things we've already learned about. I do enjoy, although I might complain about it at the time, I do enjoy making the mistakes myself and then learning from them, right? But I do appreciate them taking the time to do that. But one of the things that they pointed out, which I thought was funny, I was like, they were like, you might want to consider making your rooms 4 tiles high because duplicates can reach that far, and then it covers all your buildings. I'm like, okay, that's a good note, but I've never seen any so far. At least I haven't seen anything that's 4 high. And here we go. Of course, within 5 minutes, I'm already eating my words. It's gonna be a great episode. Maybe I should have thought about this, because now the natural gas is going to float through here. It should float back, though, as pressure falls in this area, so I guess I'm not too worried about it. But maybe we should have not done that yet, while we're having a natural gas crisis. How many more? I think we have quite a ways to go. 32 cycles, yeah. Yeah, we might want to get down the physical generators here soon just to stay ahead of that. But we still got some time. We are also going to come down here. Is there... There's slime down there. Yeah. Yeah. Eventually they'll clean that. I'll kind of wait. I'll wait until they remove that and then clean it up before we do anything else here. Just because I don't want them to have to haul that in. Looks like they're actually pretty bored right now. So let's see. We got to get. Yep, this here. A airlock here. I'm not sure exactly why they're not building that, to be honest. Maybe Bert just can't do it. Yeah, he's just kind of chilling. Might not be a bad idea to have them start running right now anyway, if we have this much free time. So I'm going to put in one of them right here. What the heck? Okay, that was a weird bug too. One right there might be okay too. Let me think about this. There might be a closer spot. Maybe we should actually have someone run like along this one. What would be the closest spot there for that? Unfortunate. Can't hook it up there. Maybe we could just put it like right here. That's kind of a pain to get to too, now that I think about it. Our base is pretty inefficient, if we're being brutally honest here. I mean, we could just temporarily put one in right here too. But then again, these massage tables don't use power too often. This is kind of a free circuit, frankly. We're not drawing any power on this thing. So might not be a bad idea to just put one right here or something temporarily. It's kind of a long trek to get over there. Maybe we'll think about it later. Maybe we could put it right here even too. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's see. I'm surprised we're not crushing these eggshells. Oh, we are. What's the thing? I thought we can turn it into lime, right? Using some magic device, a rock crusher. That's this thing. Building is enabled. Eggshell to lime. Apparently we don't have enough eggshells. Oh yeah, it's 100 grams of eggshell. Okay, so... Okay. Fair enough. Not going to be using that for a while. Another thing we thought about was maybe stopping, maybe putting a switch on this, but since the system doesn't have like an output vent, so it's cycling constantly, like air around, I don't think we need it up here. It's only going to run when oxygen's needed here, so it's not wasting power or anything like that. It might be nice to have a couple more of these. Warm coat. Let's just build a couple more snazzy suits. Did we give everyone those? That's right, we were going to do that while they slept. Okay, so it should be about night soon anyway, so we'll make sure we do that. Yeah, we do have to get the polluted water over here, too. Right. We couldn't do that because of this. And we were doing it one at a time. Speaking of which, let's knock out that slime. Some special obsidian. Okay, perfect. What's the new log entry? Oh yeah, Biobot Builder. Interesting machine down there. I'm assuming we can't build one ourselves. Yeah, no, I won't let you. Oh, what the heck is this? Reboot an ambitious collaborative project spearheaded by Gravitas's bioengineering and robotics departments. Whoever Gravitas is. We'll read that in a moment. Okay, they're still not asleep. We'll go back to reading it. If correctly rebuilt, it could save duplicants' lives. The first encounter. We discovered a laboratory full of dusty machinery. Yeah. Oh, we already read that. Oh. Dude, more research or exploration is required. So we can actually add functionality to this thing. We definitely got to get this machinery on lock. A Gravitas door. Oh, yeah, let's do this before we forget. Is everyone asleep? Alright, I think everyone's asleep or going asleep. Looks like it. So, you've got a suit, you've got a suit. Oh, are they actually waking up to do that? That's kind of terrible. But we have to do it. So we really just need one for brain fries, and that's it. So we'll drop that down to 1. They got the message, woke up, stretched, and then went right back to bed. Sucks to suck. Hopefully that didn't kill them. Or, not kill them, but, like, ruin their rest, I mean. I wonder if the slime lung, does it, like, the slime lung buildup, does it go away over time? Yeah, I wonder. Everyone has a table too, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Yeah, pretty sure that's been fine for a long time, but I'm just kind of going through everything just to be on the safe side, you know. Definitely don't need any additional sources of stress. Apparently room decor does help out with reducing stress, too. So, might be something that we want to relook at soon. I have been wanting to redesign this for a while. I think we could do, like, a full-on barracks that has both a ladder going down here and, like, a fire pole, and maybe even a fire pole on either side. So, we can get out of the barracks territory, very easy. I think once we remove the egg cracker, the electric grill, I see no reason we can't do all of that. And I think we do still want... I think... I've been kind of going back and forth on where I want things. I think I'm going to have maybe the electric grill right here. I think that's the best compromise. And that would work better in the scenario where we have like a fire pole right here. We can get down to this very easily. Ladder, of course, and a fire pole. And then we would expand this maybe upwards a little bit so we could have more room to do things. For bedroom stuff, because obviously we want people to have their own space. I mean, we do have a spare bed that's unassigned here. So we kind of have like a lot of space already. It just needs to be more properly organized. Oh, what is this? Oh, polluted oxygen. It's starting to fill in the air again, so that's cool. Yeah, things are running pretty well. Pretty well. They did grab this, so I'm going to go down here, and we're going to do this. Sure, we'll go through there, too. Obviously, we're closer to this. This is definitely very interesting, but who knows? We might find something very interesting in here, too. We got a security door in here, too, so there might be some treasure. People only put security doors in when they have something they want to protect, right? Hopefully nothing actually comes out and starts fighting us. So far this game has been very non-combative, which is not what I was expecting at all in this game. We do have oxalate, which we should perhaps look to free up. That would be pretty profitable. What the heck is that? It's an alien. A morb? Morbs are attracted to unhygienic conditions and frequently excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. Okay, that's pretty neat. A versatile scavenger. They break down and consume dead matter. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It poses severe disease risk to humans due to the thick slime it excretes to surround its inner cartilage structures. A single teaspoon of morb slime can contain up to a quadrillion bacteria that work to deter would-be predators and liquefy its food. Petting one, not recommended. But it's so cute. Look at the eye. Kind of cool creature. A pest. So normally they do expect you to... You know, it's kind of funny. This game is like just correcting me as I go along. I just said we're non-combative in this game, and this would be something we'd probably want to kill. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm being proven wrong in real time. Let's get power to this thing, and then... let's see. We could just... I see no reason why we can't just bore straight down, huh? It looks like these are two separate rooms. Yeah, so let's keep just going down. Wait, what? B, right. This is a long shoot. We really do need to consider having an oxygen checkpoint. Then again, yeah, because they're not able to get a whole lot done before they go back up. Then again, everyone's getting pretty fast now, too. It's one thing I've noticed is that, you know, we had brain fries flying around, obviously, because she was good at that. But now, a lot of people are moving quite fast, I think, just through existing. You know, you just get athletics as you go about your day. Hopefully there's nothing in here that we have to be concerned about. Doesn't look like it. We can't mine that. Why not? Let's go over here then. Interesting. Interesting that they are blocking us here. I may have to go around, which is not what I wanted to do. We'll see what gets revealed over here. What? Okay, so maybe this is all one contiguous structure. Okay, so we have to bail on that. Maybe eventually we could, yeah, deconstruct the tiles that are supporting this building, whatever's in here. Looks like, yeah, maybe just some chests or something, so... Let's, well, we're gonna mine out all of this anyway, so let's just strip mine it right now. Oh, it's a neural vacillator again. Last time we had Brain Fries take it, and I think it ended up giving her, like, a trait, right? Can we find Brain Fries? I think it gave her, like, some kind of, Brain Fries is constantly challenging others to fight her. That's definitely something I could see her doing. I know this type. Regardless of whether or not she can actually take them. Yeah, 17 athletics. She gained, no, those are learned skills. I thought there was like a trait section, maybe properties. Oh, I guess with slime lung germs, they would probably decline when they use the restroom daily here. Speaking of which, we may have to look at a fourth one here soon, just to make sure that everyone's doing that daily. I don't know. I haven't been keeping an eye on that. I don't know if they are. Oh, but these are the contraction rates anyway, so... Yeah, they have 7,000 slime lung disease germs on them right now, and they would probably get rid of all of those when they use the restroom. The resume. Yeah, that's right. She gained deep diver's lungs, which reduced her air consumption rate. That's frankly pretty awesome. So let's give it to someone else. I think Max needs to have his brain expanded. He's kind of had a pretty miserable life. You know what I mean? I think it's time we pay him back in kind, huh? So there we go. I mean, I'm assuming this will be a boon. It was last time. Knowing Max's luck, it probably won't be, though. Yeah. I'm starting to get a hold of the keybinds here, so maybe maybe I'll be a little bit cleaner at the game, if you will. He's like, oh gosh, this is gonna suck. Vacillation complete. Hopefully there's enough air down here. I just see a lot of carbon dioxide. I do see some air. No, not a lot. He might die. Didn't think about that. Yeah, O2. They never felt better. Oh, okay, so they also gained deep diver's lungs. So maybe that's all it does. Now I kind of wonder what would have happened if we chose Brain Fries again. Would it have upgraded this, maybe? But that's good. He's probably appreciative of that trait right now, actually. He needs less of the oxygen. He's sucking in the good stuff, too, right now. Mmm, delicious. Alright. So, strip that, too. Yeah, strip that as well. And we're going to knock out all that slime, too, in time. We just want to make sure we don't keep a whole lot of slime. Not emitting overpressure. Okay, this right there. Actually, that would not be wise. We actually have so much oxygen now. It's crazy. I'm gonna I'm gonna disable the oxygen mask dock here, and then we're gonna open this door. Is that a good idea? Hold on. Maybe not the best idea. Do that first. Okay, well, wait a minute. There's no... Well, there's about to be. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Yeah, we'll get a deodorizer. If it's not going to do anything, perfect. It hardly wastes anything. I mean, what are these things? These things cost 100 kilograms of sandstone. Yeah. Might as well just put up, dot them across the map, honestly. So that's not a problem at all. Did the Slicksters all die? Oh, crap. How did that happen? Wait, and then what happened to our Slicksters? I wish I could click on, like, a creature or something, and then let it tell me how many there are. Wow, that's super unfortunate, actually. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that building off. And we'll see what life is like with one less diffuser. Obviously, we're going to crack this thing open soon, too. Which we can do, I suppose, now. We could probably get started with research again, too, since we have so much free time, but... Kind of keeping our options open in this interim here, where natural gas is about to run out. We probably got like a couple more cycles where we're going to be good on natural gas. Obviously, we could tap into our reserves here, too. We originally designed this room so that natural gas would come in. Can we easily change it so that it's the other way around? This poor dude. Luckily, these two, I guess, are doing fine. I don't know what happened to all of these guys, though. Oh, there's CO2 up here. Hey. One of you guys can come up here. There's a lot of CO2. Holy crap. Why is there so much CO2, actually? Oh, that's right, of course, because we are running the natural gas generators, yeah, so... I definitely have to keep an eye out on that. Better in the future. We also, yeah, need to mop that up, too. So, apparently one of the Slicksters escaped out here and maybe died? Kind of tragic. I don't know... Oh, is he going to brush him first? Unfortunately, yeah, we're down to 2 Slicksters. That's really tragic. I hope that they lay eggs soon. Because we definitely do not want to have 0 Slicksters. I mean, yeah, that would kind of ruin our plans here. Ooh, some of the natural gas came down here. That, I did not think about that. So clearly the gas does not flow like I thought it would. Well, we probably got like 1 cycle left, and then we gotta figure out this. So, you've got... the output, so whatever else is going right here. So instead, we could flip this to Right now it's set to natural gas. We could flip it to something else. No power. Oh, yeah. And then, is this wire overloaded? Why is that? Let's just deconstruct this and then, oh, open store. We're gonna need to tap into this, sadly. I don't know why this... Maybe it's just that they needed to repair it, but... Maybe this is like the old state. 1590 is what it had before, and it should be fine now. So maybe we don't need to deconstruct this. Maybe this is a bit hasty. Let's cancel that for now. We'll just let them repair it normally, and then do that. So let's see here. So right now... Is there an easy way that we can sort this out? So we've got natural gas coming in right here. We could just pipe it straight back out. To do that, we would filter out, I don't know, CO2. It'd be nice if we could set multiple filters. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what is in here, anyway? Yeah, so we're going to waste power, though. Okay, yeah, so the problem here is we're going to waste power moving the gases back and forth. So what we can do here is temporarily... well, we could just temporarily disable this event, right? Yeah, that would work. Should work. How long does it take to take down a vent? Come on, Nisbet. You came in here all confident, like, I'm gonna take this thing out. And it's been like a cycle. Okay. So, that should have stopped things, I think. Not sure exactly why. It says pipe is blocked. Is it because we have the... No, the gas valve is letting as much gas... Let's see. Oh, I see. The filter is supposed to come from here. We never actually built a vent. So what is... let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's right. This was supposed to be the output. Ah, right. We were supposed to collect natural gas from here. So, should we... You know, we could just... well, we can't do any kind of pipe bridge over here. We don't have enough space. As I say, we could just run it right back into here. But... But we didn't think about that, did we? I mean, temporarily, I could just... Let's see, the filter... It's filtering out carbon dioxide. We could just pump that in right here as well. That would effectively just disable the filter. Instead, if you disable the filter, what happens? Kind of an unfortunate room that we're doing these science experiments in, really, because we want to keep this natural gas, and it's going to flow down here. Ooh. It actually is treasure. Lockers of treasure, actually. What is this? An LED? A lab window? There's a lab down here? Dang, dude. Yeah, we might want that. Trying to think of the best way of coming down here. Probably. Well, we'll keep this area so we can keep just going straight down. But then I think what we'll do. Let's just strip mine all of this too. I didn't mean to keep the game paused. You can come up here too, grab all that. You'll have plenty of food. I really wish I knew what happened to the poor slicksters, man. It's a tragedy. Unreachable mop again. Yeah, they seem to get caught right here for some reason. I don't know how or why that is. Maybe they somehow get into airflow tiles? Is that like a thing? I don't know. We might have to rethink our design choice here. And frankly, we might even just seal this area up entirely. That might not be a bad idea. It's not like we need this area, at least for now. Okay, so it seems like the dense pufflet has been loving life up there. His mood's glum. Baby's happy, of course, as all babies are. Are we able to deconstruct? Oh yeah, we can demolish the neural vacillator after it's used. So we might get some, see if I can salvage anything from the electronics. I add what I find to my database. New entry discovered. Oh, encryption level 2. Please claim your bot from admin. At gravitas.nova. So Gravitas is apparently the organization here that's making all this junk and leaving it. While we appreciate your commitment to office upkeep, we would like to inform whomever installed a dishwashing droid in the cafeteria that your prototype was found grievously misusing dish soap has been forcibly terminated. The remains may be collected at Security Block P. We apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for your timely collection of this prototype. Okay. That's pretty funny. Dishbot. Interesting. Alright, let's demolish that thing. I think we inspected this thing a long time ago. Yeah. I'll leave this one up here just because it's kind of cool. It'd be nice to get this polluted water, too. Yeah, we can still get to it, so let's start gradually doing that since we have free cycles available to do so. That's a long haul, but that'll be fine. Just do a couple here and there, as I remember. Thimble reed. No, we already have plenty of those. We don't need that. So she is a suit wearer, Bonhi. She has increased agriculture. Maybe not then. It'd be nice if we could find someone that was that liked suit wearing and then athletics too, right? I think, and then science. So you actually have to have 3 interests, but it's pretty rare, I think. Innately stylish, Ren. But he's a grease monkey. He likes machinery. Oh. He's interested in machinery, and then he also has a talent for it, too. Wow. So these are the types of duplicates I think in a future game, like when I play this game a little bit more seriously next time, that would be what we would be looking for. Kind of surprised that the CO2 doesn't fall down here more. I kind of expected that to be the case. I mean, it is kind of, but not as much as I thought it would. Or hoped, really. Alright. Might be time to crack that thing open too, but let's see. What did we want to do? We already demolished that. I don't know what we got out of it. Might be time to open one of these. Inspect a locker. I look around and recover an old file. Ooh. Personal journal A046. No encryption. Gravitas has been growing pretty rapidly since our first product hit the market. I just got to look at some of the new hires. They're practically babies. Not quite what I was expecting, but then I've never had an opportunity to mentor someone before. It could be fun. 3 more notes, I'm assuming, along the lines of the personal journal there. Let's inspect this one. There's a 3-ringed binder inside. B835. I started working at a new company called the Gravitas facility today. I was nervous I wouldn't get the job at first because I was fresh out of school, and I was so pushy in the interview. But the director apparently liked my thesis on the physiological thermal regulation of Arctic lizards. I'll be working with some brilliant geneticists, bioengineering organisms for space travel in harsh environments. It's like a dream come true. I get to work on exciting new research in a place where no one knows me. Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. He's one of them. I've played a few Fallout games. I've seen how this goes. A single page of a long printout remains legible. Scan and add to the database. Sunflower seeds. B111. And how are you furry little fellows doing today? Squeaking. Look, I brought sunflower seeds, your favorite. Are you hungry? Excited squeaking. I left the recorder on. Okay. Well, time to steal some stuff. I don't know if we can get down here yet. We might have to keep doing this number. Alright, downtime. CO2 is starting to become a problem again. So, what was it that we said we had now? It was an oxyfern, right? So I'm thinking maybe we could put the oxyfern, like, right here. I don't think it uses any water, right? Carbon dioxide. Obviously, they need a supply of carbon dioxide. Oh, they do use water. 19 kilograms of water a cycle. Holy crap. So these are actually not good at all. 19 kilograms of water a day. That's insanity. Okay. Scratch the oxyfern. Holy cow. Can't believe we ever wanted one of those. There was something else, too, that we also had recently that made us sure we would not worry about carbon dioxide anymore in the future, but I can't remember what it is now. I don't know. I don't know. I think this whole system is basically defunct. The whole idea was to store chlorine gas in here, and it's all gone. I think this guy is... Yeah, he's looking for food. He ate it all. This jerk. He was creating bleach stone for us, which I think is a pretty good idea. I think we're gonna have to... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to come up here. So... So we're not going to queue any other tasks besides these two. I want to get... I don't want our Squeaky Puff to die. Hopefully he can last a day or so without food. I wonder... it might be better with these pinch of pepper nuts. It might be better to Honestly, it might be better to just leave this as a natural environment that we come into periodically just to take the pinch of pepper nuts, huh? Because growing these things would be super tedious. We might want to actually tap into this chlorine gas vent. And then have like a little treatment facility up here for chlorine gas. That would work really well if we redesign this ladder system up here with a fire pole going straight down here and then redid all these rooms. So that might be like the next big project, I think. Sounds like a pretty good one to me. Oh yeah, and then got another puffed prince. That's cool. There's actually 2 puffed princes and a squeak. This guy's loving life, man. We might have to kill that squeaky puffed. Yeah, we're gonna eat the squeaky puffed. Puffs. Squeaky puffed egg. Dense puffed egg? What is that one? Apparently we have a dense puffed egg somewhere around here. They excrete oxalate, right. They take oxygen, create oxalate, which I think is like an investment long term. I don't know. I might be misunderstanding that whole scenario, but I mean, you start producing a lot of oxalate, and then you just put oxalate around the base. Speaking of which, did we ever move that oxalate? No. And it isn't emitting because we're over pressure. We did disable this thing, so... But I guess that just means this one's running more often. Then again, this one's not really running either. Let's shut down both of these and just see how the game works. If we can reduce our reliance on algae, that would be a tremendous boon for us. In fact, we do kind of need some more. We did just knock out a bunch, too, though. Oh, we can't get to some of it. Okay. And we could probably harvest that. Oh, convert it to a seed? Nah. Enable auto-harvest. Oh, yeah, so you can just enable auto-harvesting of things. So, yeah, we might... Yeah, I'll just leave this as, like, a thing. Oh, they are able to get to it. Oh, no, they can't. They can get to this, I guess, maybe. That's fine. We're gonna knock all that out. I didn't even think about a way to get back over here. Let's just do one of those numbers. No power. Why is that? Do we have this switch off? Yeah. We were trying to save power. Okay, you did find a little bit. Apparently there's just a little bit of chlorine around here that we were able to pump back in here, so... Small snack should be enough to keep him going for a little bit longer. We're going to get a fire pole in. Hopefully, waiting deliver. Oh yeah, sandstone. Right. So they do have to go grab the sandstone. Eventually, we'll figure out a good way to heat things up for these poor slicksters. I feel like it's got like this little device on the propane now. I guess all the vents will probably do that. This is a resource that we've created, sort of. It could also make sense to come up from here, but I don't think. I think I really do want to redo this stuff. But yeah, let's save our squeaky puffed friend first. Let's not get overzealous. Cool, free dust caps. I think that means we can start cooking something. Fried mushroom, right? Made with a fruiting dust cap. Yep, so do those forever. Slightly better meal, I would think. I don't know if they're able to do that right away. Does that have to be like... No, it doesn't have to be created into anything. I think, well, let's just look up fried mushroom. It'd be nice if it just had the recipe there, but... Pan-fried dish made with a fruiting dust cap. How do you make the fried mushroom? Apparently a bunch of bugs eat them. Mushroom becomes fried mushroom. So I guess that's what she's doing right now. Cooking fried mushroom, yep. Nice. Nice. It's getting pretty chilly. I don't think it's quite very cold in the house yet, but it's definitely going to be. They're saying we're about to have 2 days where it's going to get down to 4 Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, not Celsius. For all of you people using the correct measurement systems out there. So yeah, I'm going to freeze, basically. It's going to be great. Best thing you can do is have layers. Luckily, my brother had this space heater that he's letting me use for a few days. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much out of... Yeah, natural gas is not filling back up. So, yep, we're screwed. I'm going to... I don't think there's any... Well, I guess we don't really need to shut this off because it's not drawing power anyway. So... We'll have 2 runners. Is this guy... Come on, bro. You don't have to look that hard. What does this thing do? He just eats plants? They graze on... yeah, what do they do? Oh, they create phosphorite? I don't need that guy. I think we should kill him. Kill the Draco! He's like, no! We get a little bit of meat. Perfect. Yeah, we don't need any Drecas. We want to keep as many pinch of pepper plants as possible. Actually, it looks like when they eat them, they leave the plant alone. So that's perfect. I don't want to get rid of any of these pinch of pepper nuts. In fact, really all we want to do is make it so we can reach all of them. So we're gonna do this number. This is good stuff right here. Sure, we'll even take the balm lily. I can't even remember what we use that for. Let's not dig up those. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it unfloored for the most part. We'll probably put floor in here just to fill it in along. We'll enable auto harvest, so I don't have to remember this next time. This is a pretty big advantage for us, I believe. Time will tell. But yeah, pinch of pepper seeds, I think those are used in some really nice foods. I was thinking that I would have to grow them, which I guess you could. But like, it's way better if they just grow naturally. The only thing is, the Squeaky Puffed is going to consume our chlorine gas. So we really do kind of want to think about relocating him up here somewhere. In some tank, basically, that we create. Or like a room like that's right next to the vent. with like some airflow tiles, so it just kind of seeps in. That would be perfect. So, what does that thing do again? Pincha pepper plant. Tropical vine. Says it uses polluted water. I guess that's another advantage of not having to grow it yourself is it doesn't need that in the wild? Question mark? Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably end up killing this Dreco too tomorrow. Just so that we keep more of the pinch of pepper nuts for ourselves. Looking for food still? You're joking, right? Dang, he eats it. Oh man, this guy's a menace. Might just come straight up through here. Or we come up straight through here and then let all this in. We're not really built to deal with like polluted oxygen and stuff like that up here. Is there actually like... There's still chlorine gas? No, it's pumping in... What the heck? Okay, carbon dioxide comes... Okay, it pumps everything out of here. Carbon dioxide comes over here, and then everything else goes over here. And that includes, like, polluted oxygen. So, this is one of our old designs where I was being an idiot, and we didn't realize we should just filter out the chlorine gas into this, and then be done with it. Everything else can come out over here. We might have to fix that. Because this thing is doing the chlorine gas back out. Yeah, so this is definitely stupid. Well, okay, actually this one is... Yeah, this one is actually good, because this puts the chlorine gas back in here. It's this one that's pumping everything else out that is wrong. Yeah. So, we'll redo this one tomorrow. But yeah, we gotta figure out something for the Squeaky Puffed. He is actually just obliterating this chlorine gas. In fact, we might even have to kill him. It's that. You know what? We already do have a Squeaky Puffed egg. Yeah. I thought we told the game to crack that puppy open, but do not do that, please. Oh, it says we don't have one available. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, wait. It's an unreachable build. Why is that? What? Oh, I didn't pay attention. It all makes sense now. Well, it's kind of a good thing then. So, yeah, let's do that. And, sorry, friend. So we do have a new Squeaky Puffed coming soon. That'll give us some time to tap into the glorious power of chlorine next. Chlorine. We'll let them deal with all those things first. Hopefully these slicksters, at least one of them will lay an egg. I don't know. It's kind of making me a little bit nervous that we are down to 2 slicksters. So we produced 369 and we consumed 446. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Oxygen definitely is declining up here, but we don't actually need oxygen up here. Well, we do for this machine. So it might not be enough oxygen yet to do that. We might have to turn this puppy back on. I'm going to do that now. Just to avoid breathability issues. We do have quite a lot of oxygen in, like, a room down here. But I guess it's because we're not down here that often. But yeah, like, over here there's plenty. So maybe we could get by with, like, shutting this one off. Or this one, even. So we turn that one back on. I think if we do this kind of system, we'll need to have probably a dedicated pump that actually pulls the oxygen over here and I don't know, like pipes it right here or something so that it does just kind of fill up the whole area constantly. All right, so we did kill our friend. I averted your gaze. You didn't have to suffer. You're welcome. Are these balm lilies even that useful? Boosting immune systems. Oh, okay. Probably a good thing to have. The Drekos also eat those, so this thing needs to die. And let's see. The balm lily... what else does it do? Oh, let's see. Balm lily flowers bloom on balm lily plants, right? You combine it with phosphorite in an apothecary, and yeah, you create medical packs. So we could get pretty free medical packs. They eliminate slime lung, so... Must be administered by someone who has bedside manners. That's a doctor, of course. And then that would get rid of slime lung. That would be pretty nice. That would reduce our oxygen consumption long term. And it's free. So yeah, we will enable auto harvest on all of these. It'll be a little bit of extra work, but I think it'll be worthwhile. And then they said it was an apothecary. Is there any way to see if I already have one? Because I think I might have built something like that in the past. Let's make... maybe... Trying to think of where I would want to put a apothecary. Might be a good time to knock out all of this wall right here. Is there anything else on these tiles? Let's check power. Plumbing and ventilation. No. Okay, so just reclaim all that. Get started on this little project that we're going to be running maybe in the next episode. We do have some time. Apparently there's not enough gas for 150 grams. So because there's other kinds of gas, they only grow in chlorine, maybe? They do need chlorine. Yeah, we introduced a bunch of other crap in here. And actually, it's this thing's fault. Okay, so yeah, we gotta stop this. Deconstruct emergency. Deconstruct the gas pipe. And then let's just, yeah, turn this thing off. I guess it's not an emergency. Let's just set it back to 9. Alright, and then we'll keep working along here too to try to get the polluted water we will need very soon. Okay. Let's see. This thing is tremendously broken. So, ventilation. This thing should be filtering out chlorine gas. Deconstruct that thing immediately. Alright. Solved. Just like that. Does the gas pipe actually use power? Because we don't actually need it at all. I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Although it does... Oh no, it begins overheating at that temperature, yeah. We're good. So yeah, we'll do what we can. Oh yeah, we gotta get... Oh no, the bleach stone is perfect, actually, yeah. It's emitting chlorine gas. So he did create a little bit of bleach stone. That will help create more chlorine gas in here, but we might have to build a pump to get this stuff out of here. We got too much hydrogen gas. And there's even more up here. Strangely, these things are able to grow. I guess it's just balm lilies that need chlorine gas. And it looks like, obviously, hydrogen is lighter than chlorine, so... hydrogen's, I think, the lightest gas, isn't it? So, that would make sense that the chlorine sits at the bottom where the balm lilies are. So, okay, that kind of makes sense. So it's really not that big of a problem here. In fact, we could probably solve it really quickly by just... well, we could even go up here and release this chlorine gas, but then there's a lot of hydrogen right there, too. Choices. I mean, it's not, like, super important that we get these things going. I mean, we're not even using them right now. I was still trying to figure out where I wanted to put my doctor stuff anyway. Let's... Total charge of the connected batteries falls below 50%. Isn't that the case? It's not the case right now, so why is it running? Is it because the battery is before the transformer? Yeah, I think it's because the battery is before the transformer. Drat. Well, we could build temporary power storage. So if we build... what? Oh, battery. I must have mistyped it. Build a jumbo battery. Stores 40. We don't need automation, so that's fine. And just putting one of these up here. What does this thing? This thing produces heat. That's all it does. We could just put a generator up here. This will allow us to store that power, because right now they're running for literally no reason. So do that now, please. Actually wasting time. So bleach stone is pretty nice. We didn't get that much of it. Only about 1,600. Well, these are milligrams, right? Oh wait, hold on. How much is this? Oh no, it is 10 kilograms of bleach stone. 13 kilograms of bleach stone, but they don't emit as much gas, obviously. It's just occasional, like a little bit here and there. What is it, about 1.5 grams per second? It adds up over time. Especially since we have no consumers. That's the thing. Are we really not going to get that done? Oh, they are getting it done. Harold's got us. He's going to work overtime. Forgot how long those things take. So, it's actually draining power from the system right now. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's okay. The natural gas generators are going to kick in. I'm surprised we've lasted this long. I mean, we do still have some... It's unfortunate we lost all this natural gas, too. Dang it. We could run a stupid long power cable down here and just siphon the gas up. No, there's no way. Because the amount of gas in this area is already extremely high. Like, the pressure is insane. Even with this door open, it doesn't seem to matter. Which I guess is a good thing. I mean, we have plenty of oxygen coming in here. I'm going to knock out this layer as well, just to clean things up a little bit. I'm going to, I guess, you know, maybe we could do, like, I see where Raven's coming from now. There definitely are buildings with 4 high, but I doubt any of them would be in a bedroom area. So I think we're going to stick with, like, 3 high instead of the 2 high, like this right here. This will be our standard barracks type. Still not 100% sure if they actually need individual rooms or not. As far as I can tell when I check their bios, like while they're sleeping, they don't seem to care. But then again, it may be hard to tell exactly. I was looking at the cot. So I don't know exactly if that matters. I like how they have genders in this game, but obviously they don't well, maybe I shouldn't say that yet. Duplicants don't mate, do they? Maybe they do. That's right. Brain Fries is going to Brain Fries was the last one that needed a suit, right? Crap, and they're all running around now. So it's hard to tell where they are. Unfortunately, Max has slime lung. That's what he gets for going down there all the time. Yeah, snazzy suit, there you go. I think that's everyone. We'll have to double check again at night, but I think that's everyone. Yep. And then... would be nice to sweep all this first, so I'm going to do that. Oh. Yeah, cancel sweeping the egg, though. Oh, that'll work. Oh, no. Cancel. I meant to click this first and then sweep. I think we've got, yeah, plenty of room in our sweeping storage bin. Brain Fries has got it. You know, we could probably add automation to just these docks too, where the oxygen mask dock, when it's, I mean, does it have that? Like, can it do automation? Maybe it can't. Picking up slime. This is good stuff too. Yeah, the algae distiller is working pretty well, but yeah, it's constantly running low on slime. That's what keeps up our algae for the most part. Could probably knock out some of this too. Always good to take the free algae when you can get it. Yeah, honestly, even if we open this right now, like, I don't even think the air is going to flow in here. It's going to flow over here. I guess we really do need a pump. Frankly, it'd be a good idea to have, like, this as an airflow tile. Airflow. Have all of this piped out, and then actually have the gas pump sitting right here. We should maybe redesign that right now. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. We'll at least get some of it constructed right now. Before we do that, we'll that. Mine that. Then sweep these things. Alright. Cool. Well, we got a colony achievement. I think that's a pretty good spot to wrap things up. I don't know how long I've been playing, but it's also kind of cold, you know, so... my brain doesn't work too well in the cold, if I'm being honest. It's pretty funny, actually. In the summer this year, I lost my thermostat died. I didn't realize it was the thermostat, or else I would have fixed it myself. But I had to wait a few days for the AC guy to come out, and it was the hottest days of the summer that we lost our AC. and now it almost looks like it's shaping up to be the absolute coldest days of our winter up here that I'm not going to have heat. It's like, dude, my karma is in the gutter, you know what I mean? Terrible. And nowhere to go. Have 8 duplicants wear non-default clothing simultaneously. All right, so we have the perfect number of duplicants. 8 of them. We were able to get that achievement. And nowhere to go, yeah. We have clothes, but nowhere to go. Pretty much. That's basically me right now. I kind of wish I could go to Florida. I mean, I guess I could. There's nothing actually stopping me, right? Besides responsibility. Being an adult, you know. Are we able to get to this or no? Okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay, they can grab it. They're just being funny about stuff. So, all right. I think with those 2 things of airflow tile, or at least this one thing of airflow tile here, I'm gonna be able to remember that that's what we're doing next time. I don't think it'll be an issue. We've got things covered for the most part over here. We're gonna auto harvest some pinch of pepper plants soon. We'll take a look at that next episode too. I never actually got to that point. I think it's used in like a lot of different food, and some of those may be more either kcal efficient, or they might be better for people's morale, maybe. So we'll have to look at that a little bit more in the future. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I have. I'm going to go warm up in my bed. You guys have a good one. Peace.